The world's oldest dad has had another kid. You won't believe how old he is, but I'm going to tell you right now, he's 96.
I don't believe it.
Second kid.
I don't believe it. You said I wouldn't
crazy.
believe it. I don't believe it.
I know. He doesn't look older than 80 or so. His wife is Shankuntala Devi, and she's actually far younger than him. She's only 52 years old.
See, I have a bigger problem with that. What is a 52-year-old woman doing having a baby?
Apparently quite
How did
virile.
that even happen?
Yeah, and for him to get to the kid to get to 18 and be, relatively independent, he'd have to be let's do some quick math. 114 years old.
Yeah.
So now Anna and I had this fight once over she thinks don't have the kids if you're too old. It's not fair to the kids, etc. I say let them go, do whatever you want. They might have crossed the bounds of reason.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's impressive that a 96-year-old can pull a 52-year-old. We unfortunately don't have a photo of her, but the name's quite attractive. Mm-hmm. And she apparently has still got it going reproductively anyway.
52-year-old getting pregnant is impressive.
Yeah.
Well, that's not safe either for the baby. I'm
Not
sure you know
necessarily.
as a dad.
Right.
Yeah. We have some really amazing facts about his life. He tries to explain why he was able to have a kid this late. So one thing you should know that is perhaps even more interesting than the fact that he had a kid at 96 is that he was celibate from birth until 86.
Oh!
He didn't start having sex until 10 years ago when he met his wife.
Okay, disaster.
No, but apparently, it lends credence to the theory that if you don't use it, it just builds up, and eventually,
I
at
thought
96.
the rule was you don't use it, you lose it.
Different rules.
Okay.
Different cultural rules.
Yeah.
So you should probably know something about his diet if you want to reproduce this amazing reproductive feat. He only eats cow's milk, fresh and green vegetables, and chapatis, a popular flatbread in India. He's been a vegetarian his entire life, and apparently, despite this isn't just like a fluke, like he happened to knock her up. They have sex a couple of times a night.
You go get him, man.
That's crazy.
Okay, now having said that, this guy seems to have led the least desirable life I've ever heard. So for 96 straight years, I'm going to eat mixed greens and flatbread.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to have sex till the age of 86. But my reward is raising a couple of young kids after I turn 86. Okay, that sounds great. Hey, you nailed it, dude. Okay.
Well, he did nail it, which for a 96-year-old is difficult to accomplish.
Sometimes, you have a bit of a dry spell. Yes. And it turns out, you hang in there.
Yeah.
Year 86 is when you turn it around.
His shirt says, "Sports, no excuse."
Oh, that's awesome.
And then there's a motorcycle doing a wheelie.
He also, by the way, looks kind of jacked, actually. He's in amazing shape for a vegetarian 96-year-old.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Look at his arms, man. He ought to be careful with those guns holding a baby.
Yeah.
Okay, and by the way, can we all agree that the baby kind of looks like him?
I hope. Oh my God, how sad would that be if it turned out that he'd been cuckolded at 96?
And his 52-year-old wife was sleeping with the 86-year-old across
Turns
the
out
street.